I am going to... No, I'm not going to bother pulling up the stream on it. Not yet, anyways. Alright. I'm sitting on top of Mount Chiliad. Let me know when you're back in. Do 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 do. And make sure, yeah, make sure you turn off music too so that yours doesn't get flagged if you're streaming. Chandler.
I already have music off.
Oh, okay.
The only music that's going to play through this is the things I actually have rights to play, which is in my waiting screen.
Oh. Well, just, I'm going to refer to you as your stream name.
Okay.
It'll be either Magical or Cupcake or some combination of the two. If you do the same for me.
I can.
And I'm not going to get angry if it happens a few times where you call me my real name. Bum 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 bum
All right, fuck it.
bum bum bum
I'm just doing
bum 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 bum. Waiting. I'm here waiting. I'm here waiting for a magical cupcake to appear. Bum 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 bum. This is not a private session. Oh, definitely not. Okay. So, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and actually
it.
do
Time
an
down.
invite only. How do I do that within the game? Whoa. Whoa. Um, how do you do a private session or invite only if, while you're already in the game? Cupcake. Magical cupcake. You
Okay.
are on
Um,
mute.
you go to. You might have to do it from single player,
Do I really? Ugh.
and it kicked me back to single player, so I'll just send it. I'll just start one up and send an
Yeah,
invite.
just start one up and I'll join you.
Online. Play GTA. Invite only session. Starting up.
Do do do. Just let me know when you're started up and I'll join you.
Play one of it.
Private session, invite only session. Because there are a bunch of people on and they are buttholes.
Yep.
Do 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 do. Oh shit!
What?
I fell off my bike.
I found my bike.
Just occurred to me that you probably don't even know what that is. Do you know what that's
Pee
from?
Wee Herman.
Mr. Pee Wee Herman.
I said Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, okay. Didn't hear ya.
Really?
What happens when I fire flares when I'm on the ground? Oh, it doesn't let me fire flares when I'm on the ground. About a foot up. It does. Oh, it
Okay.
really launches them out of the butt, don't it? Fire fart flames. Ooh, I wonder if I can set people on fire. Where'd those people go? Where are they at?
If I'm not mistaken, you can.
That would be funny.
That's even better if you can get a player kill.
Yeah, doing an NPC is just as much fun. And there's no one to get butt hurt.
Well, it's great whenever you're flying with someone else, and then you just set them off, and then they start laying on prey. They're like, "What the
Where
fuck?"
have all the NPCs gone?
Away from you, you fired flare. Oh crap.
What?
Which platform are you streaming on?
Streamlabs? Oh, YouTube.
Oh, because
Why? What are you streaming on?
I'm streaming on Twitch. They
Oh,
don't care if I mark my things properly. They don't care if I
does it matter?
say every single. I'm just saying if you have issues with people swearing,
Oh. Well, I mean, not like excessive swearing.
I mean I could excessively swear on Twitch and they don't care.
Where are the NPCs? I am looking for as an
Check the
NPC.
beach.
Well, I don't want to go all the way to the beach. Well, I'm not Chiliad.
Oh, you fired flares at hikers?
That's what I was looking for, but I think I scared them off
It
when I fired them.
it timed out. Smart.
What timed out? The private session timed out? How the private
Yes.
session timed out?
It timed out trying to make one,
Ah.
which in retrospect shouldn't be too
Well, that
useful.
got me back in pretty quickly. Dun, going, spinning around, around the world. Soaring so high across
Here,
the world.
I'm in the main chat.
Where are people? Where are NPCs? There's nobody on the freaking beach. There's nobody on the freaking beach. Where is everybody? There's a tent or gazebo or overhang. There's a cooler.
Discord. Oh, that's
There's nobody around. I think they're dead. I think everyone's dead. Oh no.
don't do it as flares.
Oh no, I bet you that's letters. That's letters like 28 days later. People have been dying, turning into zombies. Loves, hate relationship with. What? With
What
rules?
are you reading?
I'm reading a newspaper. Tales. With tails. Tells? Toads. Tadges.
Okay.
Uh.
I'm back in the game.
Narwhal bacon! I love narwhal
What?
bacon.
Okay. Let me please do this, shall we? Online. Play GTA Online. I'm gonna try a crew session then. Fuck it. Oh crap! You're not part of a crew, so that won't work.
No.
Close friend session.
I'm so roundry. Is that Chick-fil-A wrapper? It looks like a Chick-fil-A wrapper.
Just
Narwhal
looking back.
bacon! That loves hate relationship with. I don't know what that is. With lives? Tails? Taxes? Taxes! That's what it is. Where is everybody? Day 23 quarantine. The world is filled with nothing but sand and water. And it's
When
coarse.
day 23.
It's irritating. And it gets everywhere.
Calm down, Hayden Christensen.
I have the higher ground. Don't do it. I've got the higher ground. Oh no, I fell off the higher ground. Are you in yet?
No, I'm still trying to do the. I'm trying to do a closed friend session this time.
Are you in yet?
I swear to God.
Uh, maybe there's somebody at the pier. It'd be kind of funny to be able to launch somebody right out in the water. Ooh, ooh, I think I see somebody.
Been there, done that.
Haha! NPC! Alright.
You are now audible, and I am also audible. Yes,
Okay,
I am.
well, you've been audible for a while now.
I know that. I'm just saying on my end, I'm.
What
I've
the?
got a whole
What,
setup.
you've never seen a rocket-propelled bike? Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Did you jump off?
No, I accidentally ran over the person. Lunch!
I don't think you could really run people
Oh,
over with that. I think it's more of impaling them.
no, I ran him over. I tried to.
All
I
right.
guess you can't launch people with the rocket on the oppressor.
You may not be able to do that with the Mark II. I've never honestly. No, you can.
I just
Cause
tried. I mean, I just tried with an NPC. It didn't work. Maybe I wasn't close enough. Here's another NPC, actually.
you may not have been. You had to be pretty close.
That was pretty close. It's hard because these guys aren't just standing around. And every time I get in front of them, they turn around and go the other way.
Huh. I wonder why.
Stupid, stupid person. Okay, I'm just gonna do the flare thing. Launch, flare. Oh, I gotta be off the ground a little bit.
All right.
Huh.
What the fuck is that? I'm in a friends only session.
Okay. Hold on.
Um,
I'm not sure if I'm gonna get another chance to do this. So.
friends only. Okay, that was weird as hell.
Ah.
Switch over my controller.
They don't go out straight. They come out weird. A weird angle.
Come on.
Damn. I don't think it'll do it. Okay. So I will join. I will join my friend. Oh. There we go.
Jeez.
Wait. What happened here?
I'm hoping this isn't using my system to render everything, because if so, oh shit.
Well, it shouldn't use your system to render. If anything, it'll
All I'm
store the information.
saying is everything's rendering rendering in really weird. So we may have to have you do this.
Everything
Tell
looks.
me if things render in weird for you.
I don't know what you mean by weird. I mean, it looks fine so far. I'm on the beach. I'm gonna go up to Mount Chiliad.
Uh, huh.
I mean, I've got a 1080 in mine, a GTX 1080, so I know whatever I've got is better than what you got.
Um,
Oh. Whoa! I just did a backflip. That was kind of cool.
I
And I
am
got on
just
recording.
gonna
Ah, I did
keep
another one. That was cool.
doing this too.
All right, I'm up on Mount Chiliad. Ooh, there's NPCs up here now.
It may not like me streaming GTA 5. Jesus.
That's a good possibility because you're taking up CPU cycles that would normally be used for the game.
Jesus. Like everything was running smooth, it just wasn't rendering shit.
Man, really? After all that, and then everyone just runs after I shoot the first flares?
Alright. Can you come back down here and
Guy just committed suicide off the. Where?
to force a buzzard to spawn?
On my way downtown. Do do do. Uh, where is? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Um, I'm gonna take a shortcut.
Good
See,
to
the
know.
F holding F for me does not do anything. It literally forces me to land.
Here, let me. let me try it again.
Well, I'm on the bike and now it's forcing me to land. So
Well,
by the
once
time
you
I
get
get down there, I'll have spawned a heli.
potentially. Sometimes you have to get right on it. So,
No, I mean I already see a heli.
do you see a buzzard?
I can't tell
Because I
from this
see I
distance.
see a maverick, not a buzzard.
Well, we may have to
There's no other
explode because I
helicopter.
see you too. We may have to explode it.
No, there's multiple spawning spots, and we
Well,
just
there's two, and I only see the one helicopter though.
there's three.
Oh, okay. Well, in any case, I only see the one helicopter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for you to go to the arcade because I think that's about as far as I went last time to respawn it.
Well, let me test it. Let me test that thing out again. I want to know what the fuck your problem is.
Just go up a couple feet and try to jump off. Hold on, let me put my thingy back on.
You just set it to crew and friends, because that way only people that you know can get on it.
Well, I've had it to where friends have gotten onto it and been assholes.
What friends do you have
Go.
on here, honestly?
I have several friends on GTA.
Uh,
And it could be an issue that I'm just too high off the ground.
Whee! Oh, I was not high enough for the parachute.
No, you weren't. You
It
died.
it didn't it didn't even give me the prompt. Like, not high enough to pull the parachute, not low enough to live.
Dun
Awesome.
dun dun. No, I generally speak, I keep my vehicles on passengers.
I keep mine on crew and friends on PC because I don't know anyone that's just gonna be a dick and take my vehicle.
Well, there have been a few times. And if you have it set on crew and friends, some of the cheaters, the modders, the hackers have been able to bypass it that way. But if you leave it on
I've
passenger
never
only,
I've never had anyone get in it that wasn't a friend.
that is not a buzzard. So I want to go fly away. Don't go to your go away. You gotta
I'm
if you're
getting your
close.
I'm getting my car.
Okay.
So kind of ditched it to get your shit.
My sheet. My stuff is not sheet. Okay, I got two helicopters, but got the one with the gun, but not a buzzard.
You know what? I want Jack in the Box, but I don't want to go anywhere.
Well, don't. Ah. Nope. It's a shooty one. Again.
And another Maverick. God damn it.
I'm not sure what that is. Well, don't go
The
near it.
Maverick is
Chandler, get
well,
away.
no,
You gotta stay away from it.
because we can spawn two at once.
That may be true, but if I come over here by myself, there's that much more of a chance of spawning a buzzard.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna look for food.
You gonna what?
I'm going to check on food to see
Hmm.
if I can find any deals.
Do it quickly, cause something's spawning. Not a buzzard. Dun, 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 dun,
Steak and
dun,
shake.
dun, dun, dun,
I haven't had a steak and shake in a long time.
dun, 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 dun. I prefer Freddy's. It's got some guns, but no missiles. And I kinda wanna blow
Poppin'
Cupcake
cream?
up.
The hell is that? The Wolfhard Greens.
Uh,
Action.
nope.
Oh crap! I didn't even notice they were starting something up.
What's that?
I didn't notice that they were starting something up.
Who's starting what up?
Family members starting stuff up.
Already?
Yep.
But we're doing this thing. I can't. Well, I mean, technically I can, but kind of can. Can look at your avatar. Aha! Finally, got a buzzard. Excuse me. I just sent them a message saying we'll be late.
I never honestly said I was gonna do anything because I didn't know if I wanted to or not.
What's that?
I didn't know if I wanted to play because it's always. Why were you able to lock on me? Louder.
Cause.
Switch your set shit back to crew to strangers only. Sorry. Also, send me an invitation to organization.
All right. Let's go top of the Mount Chiliad.
Send me an invite to your organization so we don't accidentally kill each other.
Are we in a private session? Yeah.
Yes.
But I still got invited to a prison break heist.
You can still get invitations even if you're not. It's just people doing matchmaking.
Oh. Da, 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 bum, 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 da, 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 da. Da 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 at the sniper.
What's the next one?
What's that?
What is the next one?
We're gonna do a little intro thing up here.
Oh, okay.
So. Don't get a wanted level.
Even if I did, the cops aren't going to be able to get up here properly. Dead people.
All right.
Also, don't shoot at me. We're not in the same organization. You can kill me.
Why make that go away? Okay. Am I recording? I am recording. I am
Pistol,
streaming.
shotgun, sniper rifle,
Alrighty.
pistol,
So.
shotgun, sniper rifle, pistol, shotgun, sniper rifle, pistol, shotgun, sniper rifle.
Stop it.
Baseball bat!
Stop it. All right. This is forgot my name.
Christ.
This is a mindless sushi with the Gbit channel. Hold on. Hi, this is. Sorry. Fuck.
I'm gonna jump up on the mountain now.
Not yet. Hold on. If you want to do it, at least get it when I'm recording or whatever. Um.
Are you recording or streaming?
Oh, well, I'm doing both.
Oh.
Alrighty. So. Hi, this is Mindless Sushi with the Gbit channel on YouTube. We are doing a video here to show the 50 signal jammers within GTA Online. That is my friend there, a magical cupcake, who apparently is holding a what is that? A light bulb?
Pull
Oh, it's a
cue.
pull. That's part of a pull cue. Okay. Um, he's a very violent sort. Um, so we're gonna go around. We're just gonna show you where these things are, good path for going, Now, several of these have already been picked up. We got about, I think, 11 or 12 through before I'm like,
11.
hey, we should turn on the streaming. So, yeah, that's what we're going to start. We're going to start the one at the very top, probably the easiest one to find, on Mount Chiliad. And while it is already gone for me, it would actually be right there where my violent friend is shooting. Um,
Hold on, reloading.
they're very telltale. You'll see a little bit later in the video, but they got little red dots on them blinking. They're kind of obvious. And if you're in a vehicle like the Oppressor or like the Buzzard here, with targeting on, it'll actually target them really easily. So that would be the first one I would
Wouldn't you
suggest.
suggest doing this in a laser because you're going by so fast that you may not be able to hit it? Hydra though would be a good idea.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, yeah, I agree with you there. Laser would be too way too fast to adequately aim and fire and stuff like that.
Anything like that.
I'm in, of course, in my oppressor. He's in the chopper there, the buzzard. So that's just where I would suggest to start. There are, of course, several maps online to show where these things are. There's one even that uses a path, and we're more or less going to be following that path. Like I said, we've already had several of these taken out before, so we're just going to kind of blow through those. Kind of still show you where they were, but of course you won't be able to see anything on my screen. And hopefully a magical cupcake doesn't kill me while running into me while we're going down here.
I give no promises.
Uh, it's the tedious part. Start at the top, Mount Chiliad, and just come down here. We're the north section. If you have an arcade, as you can see on the map there, the arcade, there's a tattoo parlor, looks like an apartment for sale over here, or possibly a garage,
Garage.
as well as a barber shop right here. This is the northern area of the map. I think the most northern area of the map. Um, just down on the north face of Mount Chiliad. And the second little signal jammer will be right about there, right here in this little section underneath the top there. The next one is actually down this way a little bit. And like I said, we're just going to kind of run through these first 11 or 12. They're already gone. We already took care of them. Cupcake may or may not be with me. It looks like he's back there somewhere. Um,
I'm behind you.
but we're going to the next one. And like I said, most of these, as you'll see later on in the video, most of these you'll be able to lock onto pretty easily. Go away, Brucey. Um, so this one would be actually right here on the side of this rocket, actually right above this portal, the little round spot there. Like I said, if you got a vehicle like the Oppressor, or I don't know if it would work on a land vehicle equipped with rockets. I would
Yeah,
imagine it would,
if you
but
have a Ruiner or a Deluxo or whatever thing,
yeah,
whatever
something with
Stronger you're
rockets, or
insane.
something that rockets could be added to. The next one is going to be over Mia, and most of these are found on buildings, and like when you're looking at the map, you'll be able to pretty much figure out what's going on. Actually, I am having a little bit of
Up here,
trouble figuring out
up
where
here,
I am. Hold on.
over here.
Yeah. There we are. So this one would actually be right here on the. I think it was
Satellite.
on this side, but it was right here on
It
this
was on the
antenna
side of
tower.
that antenna. Antenna. I
Um,
cannot hit it because I'm so
and
close.
this is where we are in terms of the map. So
There we go.
please don't explode me.
You weren't even in my line of fire.
Yeah, it could still go off. It could still be a bad thing, and then you could also chopper head me off.
That is a very distinct possibility.
Alrighty.
Give me one
So
second.
next one would be should be right here. Oops. There we go. Should be right over here, and it was on. Was this one on the lighthouse, or was it on
No, it was
the?
on the right chimney, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I think you're right. On here, it'll be on this building here, right where Cupcake is firing. One of those three chimneys. I think it's the one that he's been firing at. But it's definitely one of those three chimneys. And here it is, of course, on the map. And for some reason I'm landing. But let's go ahead and go to the next place, which will be right about here. As you can see on the map though.
Don't fly into me.
I'm more worried about you flying into me.
I'm just saying, if we collide, it probably won't end well.
If we collide, I'm still blaming you. Alright, this one, it's on the silo here. Believe it is not that red dot there. That's part of the in-game stuff. I believe it was right, not here, but right here on the other side, just above that little window. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's right, basically right underneath that red light above that window. And next place would have been on, I believe it was this side of the building. Do. Ludicrous speed. See, you're screwing around. You're screwing around. I don't like it. You're screwing around, man. You're screwing around. Alright, so this one would have been right there, literally right there on the U-tool sign there. Cupcake is a violent person. I don't know why. Next one will be, where was it? I think it was right here.
Oh, cops.
Did you get a wanted level? You got a wanted level.
Maybe. Somehow they don't notice me.
Somehow they don't notice you? How do they not notice you?
I don't know. Black chopper firing missiles. How the hell?
Alright, so this one was on, I think it was on the cell tower, right?
Yeah, it was on that.
Yeah.
That thing.
On this cell tower right here. Let me back up to get a better look at it. So it's right, I think it was right about there actually. Could have been, yeah, could have been above it, could have just below it, but it's definitely on there. Again, you don't really have to worry too much if you have a vehicle that can automatically target. The next one is across the way, across this, I think it was near the clothing store if I remember correctly.
Yes, it was.
As we literally just did this and right before the video, it's like, hey, we should record and stream it. So.
That was your idea.
Yeah.
This one was on the water tower?
I believe so, yeah. I believe it was right here on the water tower. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it was right there. So, that being said, next one up on the list is over here. It's on either, I think this is the last one we did. I don't know if we actually did it. I know we went to it. I don't remember if I fired though. So I might be able to see this one still. So we're gonna go over here. It was right off the pier. Right on the pier, technically.
Yeah, it was at the little fishing shop, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So.
You may have said, why don't I start streaming when the missile was airborne?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly when I said it, but it's right over here. I think it was actually on that building there, the marina, the dock there. But it could have been over here somewhere too.
If I'm not mistaken, it was on the side right over here.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was over there too.
Also,
but I know this was the last one, so the next one we come across, we should be able to.
You might want to get out of the menu.
Why?
Oh, there goes your oppressor.
No. Should be over
You're
here. I
supposed to
think
sink
it's
that way.
on this bridge for the train.
Yes, it should be. It should be about center.
That's what I would figure. Just don't know which side it would
I
be on.
think
Oh,
it's
there it
on
is.
the other
So,
side.
as you can see, this one's blinking. It blinks much more violently, I guess you would call it, more readily than the others, than regular in-game lights. And if you have again, you have a vehicle with weapons, i.e. a homing missile, you can just fire and boom. And
And
that's
this will
12
also
out of
work with the
50
handheld
there.
homing missile.
Um, oh look kids, there's a train. Alright, the next one would be up here somewhere near this, what is that, a commune or something? It's like
Cult.
a redneck commune or something. Every time I've gone up there, I've...
They're not rednecks. They're cannibals.
Are they cannibals?
Yes.
So it's a cannibal commune.
Yep.
Wow.
It's a cannibal cult. If you go up there,
So
I
it's a
don't
cannibal
remember.
commune cult.
Yes. I
Alright,
can't
so as
remember
you can tell, like having
if
the
they patched
tracking
this
here
out.
is really, really awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and just
Yes.
fire. Oh,
Uh,
that might have been a
you may
person,
not be.
actually.
That
I think I
this
just
wasn't a
killed
person
somebody. There's
because
so
they
there are
will be locked
people
on.
here that are running
By the way,
around.
what you're wanting to go to is the tower that's up there. That one up there.
The water tower or the...
No, the signal tower that's up here with the red light on top of it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
There you go. By the way, I will say that if you
Yep.
I don't remember if they patched this out. I don't believe they did. If you come up here and kill them, well, even if you don't kill them, they will have their they will not have pants.
No,
They're
they're
underwear.
naked. Most of them are
So
naked.
you will see a penis.
So the next one is over here. Believe it's like right there somewhere. Usually some sort of
Can you send me an
landmark.
invite to
There
your
might be
organization,
something
please?
there. What's that?
Can you please send me an invite to your organization?
There. Alright. So there's a building over here, or something over here. Showed up on the map. And there it is. It's gotta be it. Yep. So it's right there. The Hookies sign, which I'm guessing is a combination of, I guess it's Hooters, but
It's a
for
biker bar.
fish? Or maybe it's
Fish
just a
and taco.
regular fish bait and tackle place.
No, it's a biker bar.
Or it's a biker bar, apparently. Alright. So the next one is do is that a tunnel? It's like right here somewhere, I think. I think it's, is it on the army base? I think it's on the army base, but I
There is one
think we
near
can
me.
avoid
I think it's
flying
on
over it with the missiles
it's
and
either
I'm
the radar dish or the
locking onto a car
aircraft
for some
control
reason.
tower.
Go away, car.
Cannot remember which one.
Locking on. Oh, I've got a fucking wanted level now.
From what?
From locking onto this cop that was sitting there. Okay, I lost the wanting level.
Fly mammals and
Okay.
nose.
Where's... Where is it? It's gotta be right here somewhere. Have you found it yet?
No, it might be on the control tower on the other side.
I don't want to fly over the... I don't want to fly over
I'm
the base. They get
I don't
mad
have
when
a
you do
choice.
that.
Yep, I was right. It's on this side of the control tower. Got it. Going.
It's on the south side?
Yep.
Alright, well I'm gonna go down the tunnel. Cause I don't wanna get blowed up by the government. They get mad. They get very mad.
Well, I survived. I'm much easier to hit than you.
Perhaps. But I'd like to avoid a wanted level altogether, or whatever, them attacking. Can I not get close enough? Oh, hell. Alright, going for it. Where is it? There it is. Oh, crap.
Did you miss it?
There we go. Got it. Get the hell out of Dodge. Alright, so the next one is going to be a little bit this way.
You don't understand. I had to blow up a signal jammer.
Right? Cops never seem to understand. Oh god. I'm being shot at.
And I may have accidentally assassinated a,
Kill a cop.
No, I may have shot a soldier while in there. But it's for the greater good.
The greater good.
Woo! That was close.
Alright. So next one is over here. Alright, change the waypoint, Chandler. Or Cupcake. I bet you it's... that's a cop. Don't target the cop. It's gotta be on this building. It's gotta be on this... Nope, that's a cop.
I targeted out a cop.
There's more
I just blew up
cops.
a roadblock.
Okay, I'm gonna lose the one level.
Okay. You do that.
Of
Got the
course
next
they
one
are
going, Jen.
helicopters.
Yeah, that one's really easy to notice. It's a blinking light on the side of a freaking winery. One of these cops.
Ugh. Which side was it on?
Street side.
Really?
Yep.
Ugh. Ah, there it is. Bluey. Alright. So I'm going to go up. Ugh. No, I don't think that's a good idea at all. You know what? You guys are irritating me. Yeah, that's right. Run away. Go away. Helicopters are making me mad.
What am I walking onto? Whoa! Hello, debris. I'm not 100% sure I'm one unlock. Oh, there's a helicopter above me.
Don't bring them to me.
I don't have a wonder level.
Oh.
I mean, I can get one right quick if you'd like.
No.
Shit.
Okay. That was that one. And up is up.
There's a helicopter inbound.
Yeah. I set the waypoint though. Alright. I say yeah, 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 yeah,
And cut.
yeah. I say hey. What's going on? Dun 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 dun. It's irritating. a church. Why does it feel slightly sacrilegious to try to blow up something on a church?
You're not trying. You're succeeding. It's on this side.
There is no try, only do.
Kablamo. Alright.
Somehow I didn't get a one level. When you were right next to me.
See? Chandler? Cupcake?
What?
You totally just killed me.
I don't have a wanted level. How did I kill you?
You chopper bladed me?
I did?
You did.
Not on my screen.
Ugh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this.
Did it break? Did your oppressor land in the water?
No, my oppressor exploded.
Seriously?
Yeah,
You did
seriously.
not hit me. You hit another helicopter.
Oh, I did not want the vortex. Ugh. You may want to back off of this.
Why not just call it away?
Bye, vortex.
That? Remember, in that menu you can send away vehicles.
Yes, I understand this. But I have to first do this. Gotta call my insurance company. Let them know my bike blew up. My bike exploded.
How does that require you to go
Apparently
to
my
the
car
hospital?
exploded too, and I didn't request it.
But when did your car get destroyed?
I don't know. Probably before you
Here.
started playing.
No, it was there.
Force Mutual Insurance.
No.
How can we help you? Sure.
Wait. Really?
What? I don't have a one level.
No, but you firing at me made me have a wanted level.
How the hell does that work?
I don't know. I'm going for a swim.
How does that make any sense? Me shooting gives you me shooting at you.
I am apparently a very bad sushi. Okay,
Maybe because I
okay.
somehow
I'm
looked
being
at
fired
it.
at by the cops. I'm gonna go over the hill. I'm just gonna go over the hill.
You're gonna go to hell.
I'm gonna get over the hill.
I thought you said you're gonna go to hell.
Oh,
I like that better.
the mindless sushi does not go to hell. I'm gonna go to hill. Alright, so it doesn't register my vehicle as exploded. So maybe somehow.
There you go. I
No.
don't think your bike exploded. Fuck off, Martin.
It has. Okay, but it's saying that it was exploded.
I don't know. You're logging on the wrong person.
MMI. We
It says
expect
instead of looking
the
where you were going, you
unexpected.
decided to fly into a helicopter. That was not me.
There it goes. Now I've gotta wait. Well, something's getting cut out of the video.
But the stream, on the other hand,
Stream's not that much of an issue. Because it's streaming, it's on the cloud, it's everywhere and nowhere. Oh my gosh.
oh my god.
Ah!
What?
Ah!
Are you being
I'm being
serious?
swept. I'm being swept down out to sea. Okay, maybe I can run across now. Aha! Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Sir, I would like to talk to you about the religion of the flying lasagna. Uh, we believe in things. We believe that there was one lasagna, and he was a good guy. and he should not have been turned into other types of pot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What happened here? Oh no. 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 Oh no. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay,
You're
good.
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 Hold up. What the
He's
heck?
okay. He's okay. Huh.
That cop
Sir,
just won't. Hold on. Look at this
officer,
cop. Look
officer,
at this cop.
I would like to
No,
talk
no.
to you.
He keeps
Excuse
jumping
me,
in and out.
sir. I would like to talk to you about the religion of the flying
He keeps
lasagna.
killing you.
Oh no, sir. I just wanted. Oh, I didn't know. He's not a
What the
religious
heck?
person. That
Oh
man is
my
not very
god.
religious.
He ran into me and I got a one of them. Are you kidding me? Alright. Fuck. Goodbye.
Explode. I wanted to do that. Oh, you killed yourself.
Well, he killed
Sir,
me. So I
are
killed
you
him.
okay, sir? Officer?
Yeah, ask the smoldering corpse.
Officer? Smoking is bad for you. Oh, look, a grenade. Oh, look, money.
Actually, that's money I picked up from you.
Officer, are you okay? Do you need medical assistance? Sir? Bullet to the head cures everything. See?
Where's she living?
Look! This guy's leaking Kool-Aid! This guy's leaking Kool-Aid!
Continue to check out.
Yay!
I found my bike!
What?
Oh, I ran past my bike. Okay, so now we got the church, which brings us to where?
Sorry, I'm getting pizza. I'm ordering pizza.
I think it brings us to here. All right, let's go.
Hold up. I gotta spin up.
What?
I said, hold up. I've got to spin up.
Oh, just turn your volume up. Hold on a second.
I haven't done a damn thing, so.
How do I turn up
Are you trying
your?
to turn me up in Discord?
Yeah.
Go to my name, right
Uh,
click it,
double click.
right click,
Right click.
and you should see a volume slider.
No.
Hold on. Tab.
Oh, I see it. I found it. It's not on the left hand. Speak.
Taco.
Say again.
Taco.
Really? It's not that much louder. Just keep talking.
La da 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 da.
Okay, say something again.
Why?
Okay, that's good. Alrighty. Because I was having trouble hearing you. That's why.
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna guess it's up there. There we are. It's on this rebel tower, apparently. And it looks like the next one's at the prison. So, I think it's on one of these towers. Let's go. Do 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 do. Alright, it could be on the water tower.
Shit.
Generally speaking, they seem to be on satellites or something. Locked onto something for a second. Not sure what. Oh, there it is. It's right here. No, it's over here.
I fired at it and destroyed it, and I think I killed a cop.
Yeah. So we have 4 stars again.
I only have 2.
Well, I've got 4, probably because it exploded. They blame me for the first one, too. At least partly. Okay, got the next
All right,
waypoint.
well,
So I'm going to lose my wanted level and head to the next waypoint. Eh. Stupid helicopters. I'm going on the side of the mountain. I'm using the
oh god,
mountain
did
as
you
a
see that?
shield. Huh?
I just lost my wanted level. Accidentally locked onto the cop. Fired, thinking it was the thing. Got my wanted level back. 3 stars.
Hooray.
Found it. 20 out of 50. No. No, not. Sure. Couldn't miss the first cut for the life of me, but this one I can miss. No, Trump door. Whatever. Alright. I'll be right back.
Yay, my wanted level's gone. Yep, that's got to be it right there. And, well, am I out of rockets? No. Why is it not allowing me to lock on? Oh, because I turned off homing, that's why. Really? Apparently you're going to get a wanted level several times while doing this. Alright. Going to take off. I'm going to set up another waypoint. So the next one's over here somewhere. Alright. Just avoid the
Sure.
cops.
Fucking assholes.
I heard a target, something.
Damn helicopter's been shooting
There
me
it
the
is.
entire time. Didn't kill me. Didn't kill me, just ended up fucking up a helicopter.
Where are you? Do you need the waypoint again?
I'm killing that damn helicopter.
What?
Yeah, go ahead and put it up. Show, put the waypoint down again.
Alright, hold on. I gotta get away from it again. Or here, just come towards me.
Oh, there you are.
just come towards me. I'm setting up the waypoint for the next place, so don't go to the waypoint just yet. Although from your perspective, should be more or less in line.
Yep. Oh, is it the one in the wind farm?
Yeah.
Okay. Just say wind farm then.
Wind farm.
I can't remember. Is it on the? It's on the backside of one of these. I can't remember.
It's on the one that's stopped over here. You passed it. Come directly towards me.
I know which one you're talking about. Talking about this one, right?
Yeah, it should be that one. Get it?
I got it. Yep.
Alright, let's go to the next place. Which apparently
God,
is
I would
the
hate to have that
power
doomsday
station.
bunker right there.
Say that again?
I would hate to have that doomsday bunker right there because if you launch the Avenger out of it, you're gonna just get shredded by these things. You on
Man.
that smokestack?
Yeah. Alrighty. So next
Got
one,
it.
down a little ways. There's several buildings down there. It's on one of these, I'm sure. Following the train tracks, going down fast, right into my oppressor, Mark II. Away! Alright. It's not there. Oh, I think I just saw it. I hear it. I hear it beeping. Oh, it's on the Bishop's Chicken sign. It's right there. Oh, right there. There we go. Bishop's Chicken. I feel like they were trying to go for a joke there, but I'm not sure what the joke is.
I have no idea.
Like time traveling chicken, maybe? Alright. So it appears it could be over here somewhere. Alright, it's on this side of the building. And kablamo. Okay, kablamo again. For a third time. 5 time. There we go. And I skipped number 4. There you go. Alright.
So, I'm impressed with ordering pizza. Oh, missed.
Yeah, I missed like 3 times. Alright. See the waypoint?
Yes.
Okay. It's on the dam. Dam. Damn, it's on the dam. Somewhere.
Please refresh.
Almost halfway there. I didn't know there was one at the amphitheater. If I'd known that, I would have shot it when I was over there earlier, when I was losing the cops.
Order. Order now, you piece of crap.
Apparently there's one up here on the Vinewood sign.
Yep.
Or possibly the tower behind it.
You may
I
not
see
find
it. I just saw it a second ago. There it is. Or did I? I was tracking for a second. Oh, it's at the very top.
which side.
It's on this side.
I like how the explosion on the other side of that small little thing doesn't actually blow it up. Like, what the hell?
Alright. So... Computer. Set thermostat to 69.
I bet you did that.
The AC is set to 69.
Feels like it went back down. Alright, apparently it's on the observatory somewhere. Oop. Aha! It's on the pillar. Alright. It's right here on the pillar. Oh, jeebus. Probably shouldn't have gone near it. Oops. Is it on the crane? Okay, it's on my left. Ah, there it is. Blammo. Alright, that's where the next one is. And I say, yay, 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 yeah. Oh, it's gotta be right here on the top of this little thingy. It's gotta be. Yep, I think I see it right there. May need more rockets though. Yep, I need more rockets. So I'm going to crest my vehicle to be taken away.
Just call your terabyte and land next to that. Because you have to wait 5 minutes again.
No, I don't.
Hello there! There you are! Ah, you're fucking joking!
Whee!
Oh, good
Where was
Lord,
this one?
Jesus! Oh,
It's right there at the, see the flag? The American flag?
You're not locking onto it.
Really? Oh. That's weird. It's not locking onto me too. I see it. It's right there. It's not on the flag. It's like right underneath. It's in the little spot right underneath it. The little
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to hit it, but
thing.
small target missiles with this thing. It's not exactly what I can do.
Oh shit. All we're gonna do is get a wanted level. So I'm gonna land. I'm just gonna use my sniper rifle. Hey. Damn, 3 shots with a sniper rifle would take those things out?
Yep.
Okay.
It's probably 3 shots with anything, really. That's not explosive.
Except for a freaking missile. Okay. Alright, there's the next one. Hopefully by the time we get over there, we lose a 1 level.
Oh, you have a 1 level?
I do, yeah. A 1 star though. So not that bad. Bet you it's on the radio tower.
There's left.
There are a couple of radio towers over here, actually. Oh, oh. What'd I lock onto? Locked onto something for a second. Well, there's like 3 sets of radio towers over here. Oh, you know what? Bet you it's somewhere near this thingy. Well, this is odd. I did log on to something over here a few minutes ago, or a minute ago. I thought it was just the cop. Oh, there's a maze. So many different places it could be. Oh, 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 I just locked on. Oh, I see it. It's over here on the, it's behind circle. Where is this? Cortez? Co-Ritz? Yeah.
Now I have a 1 level. After all the missiles I fired at the last one and shots, I didn't get a 1 level. Fired 1 missile, insta 1 star.
Yeah, me too. Apparently there's a cop or something in there.
Probably didn't exactly like getting, a missile shot near him.
Okay. Alright, there's the next one. Ah! I'm thinking it's on the bridge. Hear it. Jeebus.
Found it. I don't think it's like really close to it.
Well, that's all you need. That's all it takes when you have a missile. Alright,
Need to
so
get closer though.
next one is it all that way? Oh, I think it's on the Ferris wheel.
Yep. So that one does exist.
This is where we get into the city. We're gonna start playing Leapfrog in the city. Do not run into me. Because you're going to chop off my head. And it'd be bad. My eyeballs will pop out of my face and look. You know, it's kind of funny. There's all this like kind of useless stuff you can do inside the game, like ride a Ferris wheel or a roller coaster.
The roller coaster's boring as shit, anyways.
That's what I mean. Like it's not the whole point of a roller coaster is, you know, to feel the G-forces and stuff like that. Even with virtual reality, it's fun, but you play it a couple times, it's you know you might as well just be using a flat screen at that point. I think the next one's over here. There we go. I bet you it's in this square on top. Yep, it's right next to the clock,
Yep.
or right in the front face of the clock.
Missed. Got it.
Someone shooting at you?
No.
Should be where it's at. Really? How did I get a wanted level?
Very good question. This is the movie studio?
It looks like it.
Oh, no. I know where this one is.
It's not on the water tower?
Nope. It's over here.
Where?
Over here.
Was it on? What is it on the globe?
No, it's not in the movie studio. It's over here.
Oh, I see.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Also, 1 star for blowing up, firing some missiles, so there's a trap car.
Okay. Oh, it's gotta be on this. Birds.
Over here.
Trying to get some altitude.
Why is it not locking out of it?
Where are you? That's weird.
The hell? Are you getting a lock on over there?
Nope.
Did you get it?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna land on the building over here.
Alright, I'm gonna snipe it.
Stand here. Got it.
Got it. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Alright. Next waypoint is up. Show me what you got. Jeebus.
Got it.
That one I can lock onto. Signal jammer destroyed. Alright. Alright, there's one near the movie theater. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be at the tip. Or not. Oh, no, it's kinda right. Kablooey. Mm. It's gotta be right here. Yep, it's right here on this thing. I'm getting the hell out of your way.
There we go.
You are not conservative with those at all.
Well,
I mean, I guess
that
you don't
and
need to be because you don't have a limited amount.
yeah, but the difference is the oppressor's missiles are actually more accurate. A lot more sensitive.
Where is it on this thing? No.
It's on that billboard right there.
Is it?
The one over there.
Broiler bites or the save our environment? Apparently
The
save
one
our
I just
environment.
shot. It's on the other side.
Oh, it's on the other side. That's why I'm not locking on. Gotcha. Kablamo. Alright. Alright, next waypoint is up. And it's gonna be on... Where's it gonna be? It's gonna be on Knights Templar building, I think. No? Thought we already got the crane one.
Is it a construction site?
I guess. Guessing it'd be on the crane.
I believe it is. It might be on the counterweight.
I think I see something blinking.
I do not see blanks.
I see something over here. Nothing I can lock onto. Is it on Maze Bank, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, I'd probably have locked on this one and fired because I was just like, oh, what's that? Fire.
Well, I'm not detecting anything either, though.
Uh,
I'm just gonna kind of go down. I mean, it's a big building, so... Oh, you know what? There's another crane down here, smaller crane. And I'm locking onto something. Oh! It's not, no, it's not over there at all. It's on the, it's over here on the, what is that sign?
oh,
Hookah sign, Hookah Palace.
all right, 41 and 50.
Alright, 9 more left. And we got a freaking wanted level again.
You got a one level. And I ranked up.
So that should be the next one. I got a feeling it's going to be on that little flame tower thing. Or not. Good. Excuse me. So,
Shit, missed it.
what did you do? Where do you see it?
Right here,
Is it on the tower, the little antenna thing?
tower. Yeah. Cool. It's on the right. It's more right, I guess. I don't know where the lock-on location is. Oh, I locked onto it for a second.
There we go. Okay, that's weird. Oops. There we go.
I did
Alright.
not get it.
10 more
What the
left.
hell is this?
Come on this side. Come on this side. Where I was.
Got it. That was a very weird spot. If you've got a one level, I would suggest you get out of your menu now.
I think it's just a 1-star. Oh no, it's gone now.
Go back and forth with one levels. Is this
Well,
gonna be the hospital?
maybe. Looks like it so far. Oh. No, I think it's City Hall. No, you're right. It was a hospital. That's right. There.
I was about to get in front of it. I was like, where? Hold up.
Bad day, bad day, bad day.
Okay. On to the next.
Alright. So that was that one. Alright. Away! I'm gonna guess it's on the pillar. No, it's not even on that building. Oh, I see it. You just went right over it. And I think this is one you're gonna have to get out and snipe. As it's not locking on.
It's locking on right for me.
Is it? Okay, maybe I just approached it at a weird angle.
I will say once this is done, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Okay, that one's straight to the water tower. It's on the water tower.
Yep.
Kind of obvious this one.
Oh, I'm out of missiles.
Nope.
Alright, time to trade in again.
This is a gang attack. That's a bad spot. You want to do a quick gang attack? Right here.
Give me a second to get back on my oppressor. Alright, are we going to go on a side quest? Are we going to go on a side quest?
Not exactly call it a side quest, more just murder.
We're going on a side quest. 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 La 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 la. I'm gonna hop on my oppressor. Hop on my oppressor. I'm gonna blow some fools. I'm gonna
He's
blow
in
them
there.
up and they're gonna go kaboom. Where is everybody at? Oh, there is one guy. He's running for it. I've got a decent angle, but I've got to go and do this. I'm gonna explode his brains. Everybody hates this fool.
Ooh, that guy.
What the? Is that everyone? I don't even see any red dots.
I don't either, and I honestly don't know if I triggered the gang attack properly or not.
Well, I
Because
saw the gang attack pop up.
I didn't.
Hold on, I'm gonna make something explode. Boom!
I guess we killed everyone. There's usually an end screen
There's
kind of
yeah,
thing.
there's some sort of accomplishment saying you passed or
Maybe it's because we were in vehicles. I don't know.
let me get out. No, that didn't do anything.
Well, maybe it ended before we. Maybe it ended before we finished it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Like they're on clocks. They're on the timetable. Set the next one. Let's go.
Okie dokie. Okay, looks like the next one's down at the shipyards. Or just outside the shipyard, technically. Alright.
To the docks.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'm guessing it's on the ship.
If I'm not mistaken, it's also on. No, it might be on the crane. You know what? I think it's actually on the crane.
Nope, it's right there.
Shit.
No, yeah, you gotta come to the you gotta come to the front. All right,
I did. It
get some
accidentally hit the
altitude
crane.
here.
What the hell's on the? Oh, you know what? There's a toy. I think there's an action figure around here. That's what I was thinking of. I do not want to go searching for that thing though.
No, I don't feel like searching for those right now either. Even on a side quest. Oh, found it.
Oop, there we go.
Next. Oh, building. I think there's another one on the ship here. On this other ship. Oh, hello, crane. And nothing yet. Maybe it's under the bridge? Oh, you know what? Bet you on top of the bridge. Be a pretty good place to put one.
Got it. It's that one right there. That's amazing. Right.
Four more and we're done.
Seriously.
Huh?
There we go.
Did you not get it?
I did.
Oh.
Just took us a few missiles.
Alright, that's where it should be. Oh, I think it's on the front there. Hold on. Okay. I was gonna say we should
Sorry,
do it
what
at
are
the
you
same
saying?
time. Let's try to do the next one, like the last one at the same time or something.
Yeah.
Wait. We missed something
What?
somewhere.
No, I've got 49 to 50.
You have 49 to 50?
Yeah.
Why do I have 47 of 50?
How the hell?
I don't know.
Are there some that you just didn't get?
There have to.
What the fuck?
I have no idea, and I've got to go track back for every single one.
I've got a 1 star. Hold on. All right, set the next waypoint. Set the waypoint for the last one, I
All
guess.
right, this is the last one. For you, anyways.
What the fuck?
I have no idea.
How in the hell?
I don't
Like,
know.
I even left for a couple minutes.
I don't know. Maybe when I died?
I think it's on the south face of this thing.
Alright, you locked on? I thought we were doing it at the same time. Fuck.
50 grand, by the way.
Okay. Well, that's pretty
And
much
Avi Schwartzman.
it for that. I gotta go find the last two.
Hey, you can actually look at your recording and see which ones you may have missed.
Oh, Jeebus.
Have
Yeah,
fun
I'm gonna
slacking
have
for that
to.
crap.
I'm gonna have to.
How in the
That
hell?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I missed it.
Uh. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Oh man, which ones could I have missed?
Oh, you know what? You blew up your car. I just realized where you blew up your car. You blew up your car to get your oppressor out. When I first got on.
What does that have to do with anything?
Your little reminded me of what happened because you showed me your horn. Sorry, squirrel moments. Anyways, been fun. To make sure that it saves here because I really would rather not go through all this crap and then come back. It's fully on
Right?
the 50 and I forget.
I'm just going to have to go back and retrace my steps the whole way through. I mean, with the exception of the last
Under
few.
the bridge.
Oh, this is irritating.
Oh, there's the central pill there. I'm just taking my helicopter under bridges now. Under overpasses, actually, but yeah.
Oh, so the question is do I want to
Deal with this right now.
deal with, I mean, it's
Might as
shouldn't
well. I mean,
shouldn't take me
you're
long.
here.
Yeah, well, it's kind of fresh in my brain. That way I'll be able to also figure out where I was. I'm gonna use my iPad.
That sucks. All right. Well, like I said, I haven't eaten anything today. Oh no, I did have a hot dog. So
Uh,
I will see you later.
all right, I'll see you later, man.
Guess what that was? Me explode. Sorry?
So, got my little tablet here. Actually, got my
Have fun figuring everything
transformer.
out. Alright. I'm hoping I can fix that Epic Games not giving me the shit bullshit. But yes, toodles.
Later. All right. Make you full screen. Let it go full screen. There it goes. Oh, can I have to get in the screen? Okay, there we go. Is there any way I can speed up twice as fast? Play. Play. Alrighty. So this is going to be fun. Ugh. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. And hopefully it won't time out on me. Although I know I'm still in game. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. What's today? 16th. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize it was FLV. That's alright. So, although that means I can't do that. I gotta do it stage by stage. Um,
Can you please do this, shall we? Okay, GTA Online. I'm gonna try a crew session then. Fuck it. Oh crap, you're not part of the crew, so that won't work.
No,
tools,
Let's friend session.
I'm so
view.
Rownery. Is that Chick-fil-A
Speed.
wrapper? It looks like a Chick-fil-A wrapper.
Oh,
Narwhal
fucking
bacon! Those hate relationship with. I don't know what this is. Hell, taxes? Taxes, that's what it is. There is a 820. What's up,
That is way too slow. Way too fast. Uh, that was not 2 minutes. Okay. Stacks. Those stacks over there. It's out there on the freaking bridge? Ugh. Okay, so I figured out one of the places I missed was the stacks. I'm sure anybody looking at the video probably saw that too, and um, yeah. So I'm going over here. I'm going to register, request my motorcycle. There we go. Apparently I'm still registered as a motorcycle president. So that's one of them. I'm not sure where the second one is just yet. I'm going to have to go back and review the video once I get over there. Hopefully it won't time me out again. I mean, it's supposed to time out in 2 minutes or 3 minutes of being idle and tabbed out anyways, but doesn't appear that that's the case in real life. So, might as well use my little boost. Oh, that's funny. I went all through that effort, all through that trouble, only to find that I missed 2 of them somehow. It's in my haste. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I think I see it on there still. Yep, see a little red. No, well, yep, still there. Wow, that is freaking crazy. Okay, so I've got one more to figure out, and I will be back with you momentarily. Got that. Got the restaurant. I'm watching this thing at like super speed. Okay, got that one. Got the observatory. Got the first crane one. Got that. A little over halfway. Okay, that's the KRO one. Okay, got the one on the bridge on the west side. Going down, did I get the one? Yeah, I got the one on the Ferris wheel. Got the one on the clock tower. Got whatever that one was. Got the one on the city hall, whatever that was. One there. Got the one there. Got the one on the billboard. Smaller crane, nope. Got the one on the little tower. So that was a later one that I missed somewhere. I got that one. I'm at 42. Got the one on the little water tower. We did the gang fight. And you got the one on the ship. Got the one on the building. Got the one on the bridge. The one on the front of the other building. This is the that was the last one. Where's the first one I missed? Okay, hold on a sec. Maybe it was the one on the dock that I thought I got before. So let's do that. See if security. Better tab back into the game. Oh, that kicked me. I'm not sure. It doesn't even look like it's recording. So let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. So even by the time I got to the base, I was already one behind. So it's got to be the one on the dot that I missed. That would be the bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. So did I not get the one on the redneck tower? 13, 14. Wait a minute. The redneck tower? Oh, I missed that one somehow. Well, it's popping me into the non-online for a moment. Or possibly online. Nope. That was the regular game, so I'm going to go online. Play GTA Online. I'm going to go ahead and go public session. It appears that I missed one just before the army base. Somehow I missed one. And it doesn't look like I even targeted anything. So I'm not sure exactly what happened there. So what I'm probably going to do here I'm gonna leave this as is, more or less. I'm gonna probably cut or speed up at the very least some of the interaction, or not the interaction stuff, but the gameplay between different spots that isn't, you know, funny at all. Um, so it'll be just a matter of what's going on with the stream here. Um, okay, where am I? Oh, there we go. So it was the one just north of the army base on the east side, which would be right about here. I swear I got it though. It didn't look like it popped up a completed thing. So I know at the very least, at this point, I was behind. If this wasn't the actual one I missed, at the very least I know I was behind that early on. So it's possible, I don't know if it heard it earlier, but it's possible that I could have actually missed the one on the dock on the big lake. I don't remember what lake, the Lake Chiliad, I guess. Um, before, because that was where we left off. That was where my brother and I, Magical Cupcake and I, were originally playing it, and that's where the thought, like, hey, go back and we should go stream it, record it, whatever. Um, so it's a matter of a hiccup in my brain because I didn't remember if I'd actually destroyed it. I know we had gone there, gone to the dock, but I couldn't recall if I had actually destroyed it. So that's possibly where it started, basically starting off this one behind, and ultimately missing that the one on the tower, the stacks, made me two behind. Simply because I wasn't paying attention to, you know, getting either successfully completing the destruction or not. A little message that pops up. So I'm just gonna go straight over here. Hopefully this is it, but at the very least it'll narrow down, pretty much narrow it down to one or two possibilities, because I know I got the one on the bridge, the one on the train bridge, or yeah, yeah, it was a train bridge, I believe. And the long and short of it is that it should be right here somewhere. And I thought it was on the Hookies logo thing. I mean, am I in the right spot? Looks like I'm in the right spot. I mean, when I went and looked at the video, it didn't show that I had actually popped anything over here. But it's possible I did. And the video I was watching was just simply too fast. You know what? I'm going to go back to the dock. I'm just going to go back to the dock. And I'm going to see, I'm going to scan the area over there. So, there's one on the bridge over here. There was one on the bridge over here. That I'm almost absolutely sure I got. Hi ho, hi ho, it's on to work we go. Dun 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 dun. Alright, so I'm gonna be listening for the beep. And no beep. No beep. Okay, I'm just gonna land because I want to make sure. I'm gonna look at that video again real fast. For some reason, the format that I chose is not exactly great. Okay, this is us at the beginning, very beginning. Trying to get a helicopter. He gets a helicopter. It's the silo. Wait. I'm gonna slow this thing down. Hold on just a second.
The next one is across the way. Yeah, you're gonna close the door. Okay. We can do this.
Alright, sure. Pretty good.
That's out here. So I'm set. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I remember. That's it. But it's right here. I think it's actually one that over there. The ring is out there. But good notification too. Okay. On you.
12 out of 50. So that was the bridge.
Still on bolt. All right. So you can tell that from here is really awesome. So I'm gonna just fire. Oh, that might be person. Actually, it's still something. So there are people here that are running around the water tower. The
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
no, they can eat. Most can eat. So next
13.
one is over here. Leave. Please right there. Please sort of nice in there. Ah, there. All right. Something over here. Something over here. Show the map. And there it is. Yep. So right there. The
So
east
it did
is a
get
fish.
it.
Fish. Or maybe it's regular fish. Fish in that place. Or the right. Just there. And there it is. Good. Yep. So right there. The cookies. I'm guessing the foundation. Food. Fish. Or maybe it's regular fish. Fish always. We're talking right. All right. So the next one is
15.
so right here's something. It's on your base. It's on your base, but I think we would avoid flying over it with missiles. And I'll think of cars. We're going to pop this way. Right.
Okay, apparently that wasn't the case.
Get out. Very good. So next one is over here. I think we're trying. Bitches. Oh, that's out. Dark out. That doesn't make sense. No, that's out. There's out. Ah, okay. Of
So
course it matters. Okay. Drops. Ah, okay. Oh, there's a little. Of course it matters. The next one is over here. I think we're trying. Bitches. Oh, that's out. Dark out. That doesn't make sense.
there's
That's
a
out.
villa.
Drops. Ah, okay. Oh, there's one level. Of course it matters. Okay. Settle down. Up. Okay. Okay. Wait. All right. So I'm going to go up.
16.
Okay. Now let's go. You know what? Here, Jimmy. Yeah, so, really. Go away. I say, yeah, 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 yeah. I say, what's going on? It's a key. Search. Why is it slightly early? Pablo. Search. Wow. Alright.
It
See,
was
damn
the
it.
church that I missed.
Really? You did?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this. No, I already stood it. Yes. Oh, no, yes. You know what I got this. I got this.
So it was
Yes, I got
actually
this. Of course. This.
the
Okay.
church one that I
Hey.
missed.
Oh, that's good. I'm trying to do it. Do this.
Or so far.
Why is it gonna stay there? Pablo.
Because I wanted targeting it. Of course, I was surrounded at the time. I was surrounded by cops, so I kept targeting the cops. And I guess when I fired at it, I must have missed somehow. So it should be, however, is the villa, or if the church was this one right here. But that's where we're going. Whoops. I don't know, I think that was the villa that I just set the marker to. We'll find out momentarily. Looks like a church. Yep, it looks like a church. So this time, yep, see, there it is. So, this is literally the last one I have. God blew me. All 50 of them. Ba-dow. So, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and record this separate video. But I'm going to go back to the arcade. Um, Basically, I'm going back to the arcade to show, hopefully should be able to show that there's a new hacker available. That's what it should open up. I was told that this is a hold on a second, I'm getting a text message. 50. Alright. I got all 50 signal jammers. Supposed to unlock a hacker, I was told. You know, it's kind of funny that now ever since Epic Games has been giving away Grand Theft Auto 5 and therefore online for free, there have been an exceptional number of modders, cheaters coming in, whatever you want to call them. It seems like every session I'm in, no more than 10 minutes go by and there's a modder in it. And you know, there's always certain telltale signs, you know, certain little minor glitchy things that would happen. One of the things I've noticed that remains more consistent than anything else is that the audio will occasionally drop off. Specifically the like the music and the special effects, but not the voice of like the different characters talking. Um, 50 signal jammers. Where's huh? Well, tell me what it unlocks. I've got a thing where it says gives me a certain amount in terms of money and RP. Excuse me. Um, Go back. Well, signal jammers. All right. AVI Schwartz. Schwartzman. All right. So, since I've completed the 50 signal jammers, dun, 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 gives me 15 more seconds than the others. Well, I thought he was free. Apparently he takes 10% cut, whereas Page takes a 9% cut, but you get 15. What's that? You don't know, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm just gonna go all the way in. So Casino Heist gives about 15 seconds more than Page, who takes a 9% cut. So yeah, apparently. Really, I hate that you gotta. So I mean, I get that they don't want people just to do the heists all the time, but you know, one of my little nitpicks about these, specifically the casino heists, but really all the heists, is that there are things that you have to do repeatedly, right? And I get doing certain things to grab, for instance, you know, depending on what you want to do, you got to grab another security van, or you got to grab more key cards, or you got to grab more police uniforms, or whatever. The problem is that why do you have to scope out these places several times? Why do you have to scope out all these different places several times, and then hack into the vault contents again? Why can you not just go, right? I mean, and luckily, I mean, with this, they already had that they saved the thing where it says scope out casino, basically saving all the targets that you'd had before. Actually, I'm missing one. I just realized that, so I'm probably gonna go. I know which one I'm missing. It's the one to it's the one in the sewers to blow it up from the inside, which I think would unlock aggressive, which I don't think I've done yet on my own. Um, but yeah, I mean, you got to rescope the vault contents, and then you got to select the approach. Which, okay, fine, selecting the approach is part of it, but you got to go in. You got to go in with your stupid cell phone and walk around for a while again to hack that damn signal, and it just winds up being more tedious than it should. Um, Now, of course, the whole point of it is to make money, and if it only took you 30 minutes to unlock, let's say $250,000 or $500,000 or something like that, or even more, then Rockstar wouldn't be able to sell as many cards and as many of those shark cards. Um, And I mean, I will say something about those shark cards. Simply put, they are extremely overpriced. You know, I think the highest one you can get is $8 million, and it costs $100 in real life. I mean, $100 to get 8 million in game dollars. And okay, yeah, it saves you some time, but in reality, you pay for the Enterprise Criminal Starter Pack or whatever. In my case, I think I paid $5 for it. I get $1 million right off the bat, several properties, several cars, several weapons, including a cash making shop, which granted is not the best business. In fact, I think it's the worst one. But nevertheless, you get to start off with all this stuff. And, I commend Rockstar for doing that, or, Steam or Valve or whoever ultimately decided to do that. Um, the problem is that, I mean, $8 million. Granted, you do a heist. Let's say you do a heist, like I've done several heists with individuals. In some cases, as many as four. Some cases, as few as two. Of course, when you're dealing with two, and well, especially if you're the one running the show, um, you get a higher cut. Typically standard, it's about 20, 80, 20 to 80% for each person or I'm sorry, 15 to 20% for each person you have on the heist helping you. But you as the leader determine the cuts. Um, but that being said, ow. That being said, when push comes to shove, it's still a situation where I just totally realized that I did not engage the heist. I did not engage the freaking casino thing. Sorry, I was just distracted. The whole thing is that again, you pay, like I said, in my case, $5, and I get $1 million and bunch of buildings. I don't remember everything, but a bunch of vehicles, several properties, and stuff that would easily set you back at least another $2 million or so, as I understand. I haven't done the math or anything myself, but it would be a significant amount of in-game money, and of course, it would be a significant amount of in-game grinding to get that. The problem is that you spend $100, 99, I think it's 99.99 for the 8 million card, $8 million in-game card, and you're not just paying for the game again. You're paying for like the game really 3 or 4 times at this point, with as inexpensive as it's become. And of course, with Epic's games giving this stuff away for literally for free, I mean, you pay them technically multiple times. I mean, if you want to call the game a penny, um, because it's going to cost you electricity and bandwidth and stuff like that. So technically, it's still going to cost you something. But let's say it costs you a penny in terms of bandwidth and the amount of energy it takes to download it. Um, the long and short of it is that that's a lot of money for a really small amount of cash. And when you're talking about, I mean, I'm just going to pull up a few vehicles here. When you're talking about a few vehicles, so let's take the oppressor for instance. So the oppressor, first off, you have to travel and transport. First off, with the oppressor, you have to buy. First off, you have to buy a nightclub, right? Now, you could buy any nightclub, small, large, whatever. I'm just going to go to Maze Bank for closure. Oh, actually, I might as well deposit, actually. Um, I mean, as you can see, I have just under $3 million. I have 2.8, roughly, actually just above $2.8 million. Um, and this is after, buying several things and just gaining my money. Of course, as you can obviously cleanly see that I have the oppressor. Um, but for instance, to get the oppressor, or that's technically not true. So to get the oppressor, you need to have a lot of money. I think it was $3.8 million or something like that to buy the oppressor. Um, Now keep in mind that's just the stock oppressor. No special things about it. You can't do anything. It doesn't show me how much it costs. Um, but in order to do that, in order to customize, you need a terabyte, right? Now you can't just go and buy a terabyte, which is, by the way, if you don't know, is a very large semi truck basically. Um, and this thing, I believe, cost $1.3 million. Um, the thing is again, you can't just buy it. You can't just buy it. You can't just buy it and you're done. You actually have to go and buy a nightclub first. It will not even allow you to buy it without a nightclub. So you go to a nightclub, and I didn't buy the cheapest one. So I'm going to go to the cheapest one, assuming I can quit being punchy. Um, so go to nightclubs, and I think the cheapest one is this one. This is just over $1 million, 1.08 million dollars. The next cheapest one is this one, which is 1.1 million dollars. Um, Now the thing is that when it comes to this, I mean, even the cheapest one, it's still $1 million, right? And if even if you had the criminal starter pack, um, you would, if you didn't spend any of that money, if you didn't spend any of that money on anything else, you would still need 80,000 more dollars. And keep in mind, you can't just go around punching people in the face. I mean, yeah, you can get some money, but it'd take you forever. It would be completely useless to do that. Um, so I mean, the whole thing is that the cheapest one, again, this one right here, $1 million, right? And then you got to spend another $1.3 million on the oppressor. I'm sorry, on the terabyte. And you got to spend close to, if not, yeah, I'm going to say close to $4 million just to keep everything even. That's $6 million that you would have to spend just to have a single oppressor and to have a nightclub and a terabyte so that you can customize it. Doesn't even include the price to customize the terabyte, which is $500,000, to add the functionality to modify the oppressor in the first place. Um, so when push comes to shove, you want it spending $6.5 million, $6.5 million on just to have the oppressor. Um, and no, you don't have to have the oppressor, but it is one of the most popular vehicles in the game due to its versatility, ease of use, and just it's everything about it. I mean, it can have lockable missiles, it flies, you can avoid traffic, you can avoid police, it goes fast. Um, it's very effortless to drive. Um, I mean, when all comes down, I mean, you can look at my video from before that I made my test stream. Um, and really, again, when it comes down to it, it's just a simple matter of cost benefit ratio. Um, Lester's going to talk here because I just started the heist. So, um, all right. So I'm going to go to the Diamond Casino now. I mean, just take a look. I mean, I'm flying. You don't even have to be at full altitude, but once you get close to the ground, it automatically hovers. So essentially, you can drive in about the straightest line as possible on the oppressor. You know, I mean, from here on, I could pretty much just more or less coast. Once I get over this little ridge right here, I can coast the entire way. And when I get close to the Diamond Casino, just point down, you know, press angle down, and I'm there. I mean, I'm right there. Um, but I mean, aside from that point, I mean, you spend $6.5 million on the oppressor, on the terabyte, the nightclub, and the special weapons room inside the terabyte, which is again $500,000 roughly. Um, and that doesn't even tell you. I don't even know. I don't remember how much it costs to add the missiles to the oppressor. I mean, as you can see, I also did a paint job. This is not the stock paint job. Although I don't dislike the stock paint job, I do like to have a little bit of customization in there. Um, But when it comes to, God, yeah, it looks like a robotic horse actually from this angle. It's kind of funny. Hadn't noticed that before. Or maybe like a robotic pony or something. Oh, he's riding a robotic cheetah. That's what it is. He's riding a robotic cheetah. Uh, um, but in any case, again, I mean, it's just, Rockstar, if you happen to be watching, which I doubt you are, I mean, I barely do any videos. But man, I mean, Rockstar, you got to do something. I mean, I saw a video, I didn't know this thing existed. I've only been playing this game for, I think, actually 2 weeks as of today. Um, yeah, I've only been playing the PC version for 2 weeks as of today. And granted, I have managed to get a lot done. I mean, I've got the oppressor, I've gotten a lot of money, but I've been doing as many heists as I possibly can. You know, and when it comes to running money or running guns or whatever, um, there is a certain amount. Sorry, guys. There is a certain amount that basically, um, ah, where's the tunnel? There it is. But there is a certain amount that. Sorry, I'm trying to get down to this little sewer tunnel here so I can take that picture and I can do the aggressive mode. Um, Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's right here somewhere. I think this is it. This is it? I'm not sure. I don't think that's it. Uh, huh. Is it deeper? I don't think it's this deep. What happened? I went too far away. God, that had to have been right over here. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to go back to the arcade and reinitialize that. That's another thing. Um, but in any case, basically, again, it winds up to the point to where I'm thinking I gotta take a picture of that. Um, and possibly that. Man, I gotta go back to the arcade. Ugh. The wrong way. I need to go this way. Um, so yeah, basically, I mean, a lot of people complain about modders. And no, I don't particularly like modders. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they're cheaters, right? Um, I mean, by definition, they are, and it's kind of funny. I even got called a Karen by probably some little kid or something like that. Um, because somebody said, "Oh, they're modders, they're not cheaters." I'm like, "No, kid, by definition they're modders." Or I'm sorry, by definition they're cheaters. He's like, "No, they just make the game more interesting." I was like, "Yeah, more interesting for them, but not for most of the other players." Um, occasionally you'll wind up with a modder, cheater, whatever you want to call them, on having some sort of money drop or something like that. Which, okay, fine, that's nice to do. The problem is as I understand it, when it comes to Rockstar, if you spend any of that money, as far as I know, as far as I understand, they can block your account or ban you or do one of any number of things to basically undo whatever was done with that money. Um, and I mean, it's a simple matter of okay, it sucks. I mean, the whole thing though is like Rockstar. You gotta get something in your head. I mean, yeah, you want people to play the game, but more to the point, you want people to pay for those shark cards. Um, and I get it, Rockstar. You've become a big company. You're a fairly large company. You've had several titles. You've had several successes, including the Grand Theft Auto series. But you just gotta get get your head out of your butt. You know, you're a large company now. You can afford to still make good games without trying to pull the underwear out, trying to pull all the pocket lint out of the people that play your games. You know. Um, Anyways, what I was saying before is that there is I don't recall what it was, but it's like the super ultra uber mission thing. Um, and I forget all the requirements, but basically you have to do all the heists in order with the same people, not die on any single one of them, and maybe not even yeah, I mean, of course, if you don't die, you don't have to restart. So I don't remember what all the requirements were, but the simple fact is that there was a group of people that I saw do it rather, finish that task, and they got like $10 billion. Granted, in that case, it took them, I think, 2 or 3 years at least to do that. Again, because you had the same people, you can't die at all, and you have to complete the stuff in order, and it's like, that takes some serious effort. Um, and I mean, the long and short of it is that they got, or at least the cut. I don't know if any individual got $10 billion, but even split up between four different people, $10 billion in in-game money. Even if you take away 10, because it was a bit over $10 billion actually. I don't remember the exact number, but it was a little over 10 billion. Um, but even if you take away any kind of cut, any 10, let's say 20% cut, and it winds up being just under $10 billion. Let's say it's $9 billion in-game money. That's That's over $200 million for each, for each person, assuming split 25% all four different ways. Um, but that's a crap ton of money, even if it winds up still being the standard um, 15%. Let's say four people at 15%, one guy gets 70, the other three get 15. Or I guess that the math's not right there, is it? Um, yeah, the math's not right there. But so let's say it's 50, right? Let's say it's 50%, um, or actually I think it's 55%, and then 15 and 15 and 15. So the guy getting 55%, I mean that's 4 billion in-game GTA dollars. Essentially, they can buy what they need, they can buy what they want, and probably not have to do any heist for some time. And with even the people that get 15%, I mean 15% of 10 billion is what, 150 million? Which is still a shit ton of money when it comes to GTA. I mean, when it comes to most vehicles, I don't think there's a vehicle over $4 or $5 million. And while it is a lot of money when you're doing just the individual heists and stuff like that, if you get into a sudden, life by term, sudden surge of money like that, it's I mean that's a lot of money. I mean, there's nothing that really could be said to get to against that. That's a shit ton of money. Um, all right. So I need to go in the tunnel. Not this tunnel. I need to go in the sewer tunnel over here. Where'd you go? There you are. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to $8 million for $100, I mean, in my opinion, that's a little insulting. I mean, if you made it $1 billion for $100, that might be worthwhile. Um, I mean, even yeah, just $1 billion would be potentially worthwhile. Let me bring up my camera actually. So hopefully this is the right thing. I think it is. I don't think it would pop up the option to send it to Lester if it wasn't.
Holy shit! Give me a moment. That
Yep.
tunnel. Yes. We'd need a big drill for this, but we could head through there and drill right up to the vault level. Blast our way in. Noisy, but this is a classic play.
So I'm going to go to the arcade now. I just got the final point of interest for the entrance, which is basically going into that tunnel, blowing a hole through the wall, which cuts down the amount of time you spend in the vault, or just cuts down the amount of time you spend in the casino quite a bit, and you can still get out the normal way. Basically, you skip a bunch in the beginning, but yeah, quiet Dawn. He's mad about something. I probably haven't restocked my businesses in a little while because I've been doing the 50 stuff. Hold on. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the stream now. No, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to end the recording though, so I'm not taking up hard drive space. Um, but yeah, so basically, basically my biggest problems with Rocks or with the game itself. Um, I mean, the game mechanics aside, it's game mechanics, right? The little funky things where an explosion doesn't hit, like I was hitting the little signal jammers, and they weren't getting destroyed, even though I was launching freaking missiles at them. Um, Computer, set thermostat to 69. Um,
The AC is set to 69.
Landmarks relating. What? Oh, there's a beast apparently. Yeah, I heard something weird last time I played this. Who's the beast? Does it show? Does it say? I think it pulls up like a wolf icon or something. Uh, doesn't say. It's a big truck. Okay. I should just go ahead to the city. Um, but I mean, yeah, Rockstar. I mean, to have something as incredulous as $100, 99.99 for 8 million in-game dollars, and keep in mind when it comes to paying this $100, this $8 million, standard heist. Even if you're not the one hosting it, standard heist will not typically take more than an hour per session, right? I mean, you get the right people in there, you can be in and out in less than 30 minutes, in some cases less than 15. Just depends on what type of game you're playing, which options you choose, that kind of stuff, the setup. Um, but when it comes down to it, if you as an individual are not going through the process of setting up for each heist, instead basically tagging along with other people, you go through, you spend, let's say you spend 30 minutes on a heist, right? You spend 30 minutes getting through, a couple people dies, whatever, right? Um, you could easily walk away with, even with 15% of a heist, you can easily walk away with around 250 million. I'm sorry, a quarter million, 250,000. Um, Now you multiply that by 4, I mean, it's going to be 2 hours for you to get $1 million. To theoretically get $8 million would be about 16 hours of work, basically the equivalent of 2 work days. Um, the thing is that there are plenty of people to do that. You can knock that out in a weekend in some cases. You don't have to have you don't have to have your friends playing with you in order to make decent amount of money. Now, of course, if you are the one that did the setup and everything like that, there's a certain amount of time and, of course, money that you put into it up front, to do those setups, to get everything set up, for other players to join along. Simple fact is, you'll make more money. I don't want to auto target. Turn homing off. Um, so I mean, when it really comes down to it, Rockstar, you've got to get your stuff into gear. $8 million in-game money for 100 real dollars is kind of insane. I mean, you can not only buy the game again when it originally came out, plus the expansion pack, the $30 expansion pack at the time. It's essentially buying the game over again, but you don't get near as many perks. You're just basically buying the game and the inspection pack, expansion pack again, criminal starter pack. But that's it. You're getting $8 million. What? Is somebody robbing a bank? Is this bank being robbed right now? Why? Why am I have a? I don't have. Why do I have a wanted level? What's happening? I'm getting out of here. Ah! I didn't do anything. I swear. I'm gonna go hunt down this gold though. Um, steal the gold from creepers. That's funny. Oh, somebody got the gold. Um, apparently I got almost $30,000 on my safe at the arcade. But yeah, so I mean, Rockstar. I mean, you make. I mean, I'm not saying you should have options to have people buy money, but make it reasonable. You know, one of the biggest problems, one of the biggest reasons why modders and cheaters are so adamant about going into the game and spreading money, so to speak, is to essentially crash your little economy, the little economy that you create and you have the keys to. But if you go in and you make your prices more reasonable, because I mean, here's what's going to happen. Because right now, the way the modders are, and yes, there have been a few times where modders have come in and they've dropped money on me, for essentially forcing me to take money without me ever asking or anything. There have been plenty of times that's happened. I say plenty. There's been probably close to half a dozen at this point. Um, Now, in most cases, with the exception of one case where I think I was getting something to eat or something. The bottom line is I left my computer sitting for a few minutes, and I came back, and suddenly I'm in front of somebody's apartment, and a bunch of money, a bunch of people are standing around, basically getting money dumped on them, money bags or whatever you want to call them. So there, I mean, I have accepted a certain amount of money now. Have I spent that money? No. Has it been a crazy amount? Certainly not. I can't imagine it was more than $100,000 probably total over the course of the half a dozen or so times that it's happened to me. Um, first time I didn't know what was happening. First time it was very odd. I wasn't even fully aware that modders were allowed or could operate that independently. Um, but in any case, in any case, it's happened several times, and I'm sure there are plenty of people out there that had no problem setting their mouse to, I don't know, have a little motor on it or something so it moves. Um, the problem, of course, comes down to that what happens to those people that accept that wind up getting the money, wind up being forced to get the money? Are those going to are those people going to be banned? Are they going to wind up with their accounts banned? Are they going to wind up losing that money? Is it that they're going to have to be reset? You know, what's going to happen? And I mean, right now it looks like there might even be a hacker in the session that I'm in right now. Someone's in the, I don't know if you can see the message, but somebody's asking about being a hacker or asking someone else about being a hacker. Um, in any case, Rockstar can't really be that stringent on people accepting money when it comes to hacked money or whatever you want to call it. Um, because if they banned and blocked and reset everybody that got any amount of money, they'd wind up resetting everybody. They would likely have to reset every single person who's ever played the game, and no one would want to play the game at that point. You know, no one would want to play the game. I mean, I don't believe in hacking. I don't believe. I mean, when it comes to hacking and modding, I believe doing that, yes, but not in an environment where it gives you a major advantage. In the form of money or objects or whatever. I did get the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack. I got that. I got that. It was a discounted rate. I think I got it for $5, and the entirety of the game I think was like 15 or $20. I don't remember which one it was. Um, so of course I spent this 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks before Epix decided to give the game away for free. Had I known that, I would have waited. While generally speaking, I do have Steam. I mean, I didn't even know that Epix had their own platform until I heard about the GTA thing, which is probably their whole point. They want people to, come over to their platform. But that being said, I mean, right now there's so many new people coming on, possibly even existing people with second accounts now, and the bottom line is that the whole Rockstar forcing people to spend $100 on what is essentially $8 million that might buy them. Actually, that's a good question. How many vehicles will $8 million buy you? Um, Now, if we're talking about the most basic, the simple vehicles, you can probably buy several of them. I mean, for instance, here's a Journey. It's $15,000. These are going to be larger vehicles, minivans. There's an ATV of some kind. Um, Basically, um, when it comes to I would say the really unique stuff. I would say starting with the useful stuff. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to mention this technical, I'm guessing armored truck with this mounted gun. That would be a really useful thing to have in many games, especially if I don't know if you can if the pilot can da, 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 da. Yeah, it doesn't say if the pilot, the driver can what's that? Or it purchases vehicle to fulfill own a vehicle warehouse. So you can get these discounts if you buy, like in this case, you own a vehicle warehouse. You can get a roughly $220,000 discount, which I'm sure there's some percentage in there. Um, but I mean, yeah, I mean, there's some of these are useful, like the Bugsters van. I mean, for instance, if you had the Bugsters van, presumably, and I can't confirm or deny this, but presumably during the casino heist, you would be able to spawn this rather than having to steal it each time, because you would effectively own it. I'm sure you can do the same thing with the Bugsters van, which I'm sure is, yeah, here it is, or I'm sorry, Group Sex van, which is right here. It's $1.6 million, which, okay, yeah, this is probably the easiest way if you don't know, doing any of the heists, but basically doing the sneaky, or not the sneaky per se, but the con game, whatever, the con heist, posing as this Group 6 van, this Group 6 company, walking in and basically more or less walking out up to a point with the money. I mean, I did the heist earlier today. I literally didn't have to fire a single bullet. I ran in, was untouched, went in, grabbed the money, came out, got downstairs is when they were alerted, and just basically ran through, and I didn't have to fire a single bullet until I got outside. So, um, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's $1.6 million for that, and looking at it now, it may not even work because I don't think that's the same color of vehicle that's used in the heist. I could be mistaken. It may work. Um, but even especially if it doesn't, $1.6 million is rather extreme. Um, Apparently, oh no, it's apparently referring to the old one. Um, but I mean, okay, so you start getting into the more useful vehicles. So really, the first, I would say, unique vehicle is what is essentially the Mach 1. Mach 1, is it Mach 0 or I think it's Mach 1. Speed Racer's vehicle basically is what this is trying to be. Someone told me it was supposed to be the Batmobile. No, the Batmobile. Clearly, the Batmobile is, where is it? This one. That is clearly the freaking Batmobile. Um, this is definitely the Mach 1 from Speed Racer. This is, of course, the Oppressor, which is $3.8 million if you don't have um, the Terabyte. And apparently, you have to complete 5 client jobs as a VIP CEO or motorcycle club president. Um, but yeah, those are the most. Those are That's where the useful vehicles come in. These are going to be the really fast vehicles. I mean, you can argue that the airplanes are definitely useful to an extent. Things like the anti-aircraft trailer, I guess. Yeah, apparently you have to. I'm trying to make sure here before I just start yammering on. Well, I've already been yammering on. Okay, so I can still buy it now for just under $2 million, even without the discount. But my point is standard prices here. So you have where to go? Where to go? Hmm. Apparently, I've got ballistic equipment. I'm not sure what that is. I'm guessing it's super armor. So you got a tank, basically the Rhino tank from the original or the earlier series, $1.5 million. You got a weaponized vehicle for 2.1. You got a barrage for 2.1. Some more weaponized vehicles, a buzzer attack helicopter, which of course would also be a useful vehicle, much like the oppressor would be able to go more or less in a straight line, or much more in a straight line than any of the land vehicles could. Plus the fact that it also has targeting weapons. Um, you have the Phantom, this basically semi with a hell of a damn cattle pusher on it. But I mean, you got all these vehicles through here. That one's really fun. I want to actually get one of these eventually because I saw one of these souped up, and not only can you configure it to where it bounces, there was actually a cheat in GTA 3 and Vice City that allowed you to press a button and it would allow the car to bounce, and I'm guessing they took that into some of these vehicles. But this one acts as like a ramp, so if you go really fast and you go underneath the car and you even if you don't bounce, it'll launch them up really high. It's really funny. Here's what is basically it looks like a jetpack of some sort. Basically a jetpack without the pack. It's more of a jet, just a jet, really, just a small jet. Um, then we got the volatile here, which is $3.7 million. You got the oppressor here, which is $3.8 million. You got the Deluxo, which is of course the DeLorean, which does have an added benefit that it does hover and fly. $4.7 million. So with $8 million, let's put it this way: with $8 million, if you wanted to buy just a few vehicles, some useful vehicles, um, let's say you buy, as I'm not entirely certain you can buy more than one of any vehicle, although it appears you can. I would imagine if I couldn't, it wouldn't let me hover over it or give me some sort of warning. Um, oops. So the thing is, when it comes to at least the war stock cash and carry here, you look into the really useful vehicles would be flying vehicles for the most part, vehicles that had an option of flying. So you've got, of course, the option for adding weapons as well. So you've got the ones that have both of those would be the Savage. Most of these helicopters, I believe, will allow you to either add weapons or have them already come by stock. I can't say about all the airplanes. I don't think this one does. I could be mistaken. It may have machine guns, but having missiles would be much better, obviously. That one might. I really don't know much about most of these vehicles. I'm not even sure if this one has any weapons. You do have the Oppressor here, which is basically the wheeled version of the Oppressor Mark II. Um, I believe it can also. I believe it does fly. Jet, the guy moving screens, yeah, rocket powered hover bike. So, yes, it does fly. Um, I'm sure it's something you had to add to it. You have the Oppressor Mark II, which of course flies, hovers, missiles, flares, bunch of stuff. Um, and of course you have the Deluxo, which should have most, if not all, the same things. Um, the ability to fly, the ability to launch missiles, have weapons and stuff like that. You get the Vigilante, the Batmobile, basically, which is a really good on-land vehicle. As I understand, it has the rocket boost, as well as the option for missiles. Cannot technically fly by any real means. Um, and the rest are either airplanes or, in this case, is no way. Is that Kit? Okay, I just discovered. I'm sorry, I just discovered another vehicle I'm going to have to wind up getting. A freaking Knight Rider. So that's the thing. Is like every time I come, like seems like every time I come and look at these, I find another vehicle. But $8 million. So going back, sorry, $8 million will buy you useful vehicles. So let's say let's call it the Oppressor and the Deluxo. Now both of these would have to be stock. So the Oppressor, $3.8 million. Um, and you can't even buy both of them with $8 million. You can't even buy two. You cannot even buy the Deluxo and the Oppressor. You would have to make a decision of each one because the Oppressor is $3.8 million, just under four, and the Deluxo is $4.7 million, just under five, and that means more than $8 million. So even with that $8 million, you can buy the Oppressor and probably make a few $1 million over the weekend, and then buy the Deluxo. And you can see in the this is part of the problem is that these people are coming on. It's like, hey, any modder's doing a money drop. Um, I mean, look, Rock. I mean, look, people. I get it. These prices are extreme. Um, but what's going to wind up happening is that, I mean, let's just face it. GTA 6 is going to be coming on pretty soon. They haven't announced it yet, but I'm sure within the next 6 months or so, they're going to announce six. They're going to wind up announcing GTA 6. As I understand, it's going to wind up being a next gen, PS6 and Xbox 2, I guess. um, video It's going to wind up being a next gen console video game. And to be honest, I don't know that Rockstar will even bother keeping up the servers for GTA 5 once it comes out. At least not too long after it comes out. Um, and there's no telling what they might do. They may release an option to have people create their own servers to where people that can create a dedicated server. It's not an uncommon thing, but you're going to wind up with like a lot of other dedicated servers. You're going to wind up with a server that is just going to wind up being trash, or it's going to be a situation where you can't take items from one server to the other. You can't take vehicles from, let's say, your dedicated server at home, and you can't take it with you to a friend's dedicated server. Um, so, I mean, it's probably going to be something along those lines, or maybe they won't even care. They won't even care, and they won't even do an update, and they'll just essentially shut the servers down, or just not do anything with the servers for a few years, leaving it to basically die. Um, so, I mean, spending money on GTA 5 at this point is a little, in my opinion, a little ridiculous. I mean, not necessarily for the game itself, but anything beyond the game itself, you just shouldn't do it. Um, I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, yeah. I do know, as I did play the game when not too long after it came out, I did play it on console. I did wait a year or two. Um, And by the time I started playing on console, they had basically like a month later, not even a month later, they wound up announcing it for the PC. So I stopped playing it for the console, and it took me until 2 weeks ago to buy the PC version. So, um, yeah. But as for, we got a super yacht here. This is $6 million. See what it has here. So a lot of these vehicles, I mean, in this case, the super yacht. Apparently, there's a few different versions. Ooh, that's kind of neat. So it's clearly got a helipad. Um, yeah, they clearly have helipads. They have, where is it? Oh, right, there it is. Looks like it has obviously a pool. Probably has a built-in. Oh yeah, okay. So it's got 3 guest rooms with en suites. It spans a sun deck, helipad, Shih Tzu Tropic. I'm guessing that's a boat. I'm absolutely certain that's like a Sea-Doo, a jet ski. Um, so yeah, that'd be kind of fun. When I get $6 million, I'll probably do that. Um, you got Arena War here that has a bunch of other vehicles. These are mostly. Go back. Ah, suddenly bright. I have to get something to drink here in a minute. So you got like different vehicles. Some of them cost. These are arena vehicles. These are specifically to be used in arena. I'm sure you can use them out in the public too, but um, these are meant for causing damage more than anything else, destruction. Not so much for speed, which you're going to want on free play more than anything else. You got Legendary Motorsport, which, as I understand, are going to be the. Oh, apparently I have some free vehicles. Some more free vehicles. Huh. Okay. I'll play with that later. There's a lot of stuff that came with the criminal starter pack that I didn't. I mean, I didn't realize that all these vehicles came with. I've got a Banshee. I got a Turismo. I think I've got a Huntley. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think I have this Corvette or this Windsor. Could have the Windsor. I'm not really certain about that. But yeah, these are going to be more realistic. These are going to be vehicles that are based more in real life. I mean, it looks like as you get down, like that's clearly some sort of Mustang, maybe a Charger. Um, that looks like it could be an Impala or something. Some other vehicles. But yeah, it looks like most of these don't go beyond, at least nothing that I've seen so far. We're just now going beyond $1 million. And they're still very much realistic. I mean, there's a few of them that are obviously pretty ornate. Okay. That's a freaking light cycle. That's a freaking light cycle from Tron. That's a freaking Tron light cycle. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, that's a freaking light cycle from Tron. Okay, that's awesome. I wonder if it allows you to shoot out the lines. That'd be kind of fun. Okay, see that's the thing. Is like every time I go look at these vehicles, it's like, holy crap, there's another vehicle I want. Which of course the whole idea behind Rockstar's idea is like they want you to spend the in-game money to try to trick you into buying the in-game money in real life. Um, that's funny. Um, so yeah, so back to the quote unquote real life. Oh god, I'm gonna have to get one of those. Yeah, and then you got like the super expensive, the uh, basically the dragsters here, which would be good for, I guess would be good for casino heists, getting to and from. I'd probably do this one more than anything else, the Krieger. Yeah, you got pedal. Okay, those are motorcycles. Oh, no, they're bicycles. Okay. You got super autos. And apparently I've got, more vehicles for free. So like I said, there's a lot of stuff here that you get for free, like with the criminal starter pack that I wasn't even really aware of. Um, so yeah, it looks like you're getting up into the $1 million or so, and you get the like fire festival bus, you get the RC Bandito, basically a dune buggy and a what's that, a Bigfoot? Oh no, that's an RC car. An RC car costs $1.5 million. Crap, that's insane. Yeah, it's like some of these things are just like they're vastly overpriced, and it's like okay, maybe there might be some small little benefit there, but it's like really, that's crazy. Um, apparently clothes. And it's kind of funny to watch some of this stuff. That's funny. Legalized medicinal cocaine. Junk sugar-free energy drink. The quick fix. The bean machine. Oh, that does not look like a bean. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of amazing how some of the stuff they can get away with. I mean, granted, they've got like a what MC or MA rating or something like that on GTA 4. I know they got it on San Andreas. Beseecher, what is that? Oh, that's kind of funny. It's like a um, what's my fudge? It's a Kickstarter. Oh, but you can't actually do anything with it. It's just kind of there. That's still kind of funny, like these little details that really don't serve any purpose. Ooh, dog chocolate's bad. Yeah, it's just these little details they used to do. Actually, it's kind of funny. So if you go back, a lot of people don't know this, but if you go back to, was it either GTA 3 or Vice City, um, you could actually hear some phone numbers over, I think it was over the radio. If I remember, I think it was over the radio. If you wrote them down as you heard them and you called them at least at the time, you could actually get a voicemail with whatever character it was referring to. So there's like the business mongol. He'd pop up and his little voicemail would be on there, and it would be like him leaving his voicemail or talking about something. And there was another thing about calling the actual like VCPR, I think it was Vice City Talk Radio or uh, something like that. The bottom line is you call some of these these numbers that were on these radio stations, and they were real numbers that worked. Um, it's just kind of funny how that wound up working out. And of course, now I'm sure, almost 20 years later, I'm sure they're probably porn numbers now, like they are. Actually, it's kind of funny. So there was a NES game, a kind of a same idea there. There was an NES game, Roger Rabbit specifically, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, that uh, it had a number inside of it, and if you call it, I think I called it about 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, and it is actually like some sex hotline, some sex talk hotline now, and it's really funny. Like it's just funny how what was essentially a kid's cartoon game, 20 years before is now, is now a phone number for a sex hotline. And what makes you wonder, like, did somebody play this game back in the day? Ah, I didn't want to scout this casino. Just I already got every point of interest. Now it's gonna make me load.
Okay, not a bad idea to cast your eye over the place again. I'm sure there are
Uh,
other points of interest we can identify.
quit current job. How do I do that? Oh, see, this is part of my problem right here with these freaking cheaters. Is what they'll do is they'll pop into a session, they run some sort of cage command, trapping you. They literally trap you in a cage, and this has happened to me in some survival and some one-on-one stuff, even one time in a race. And it gives the cheater, it gives the Scheisse. It gives these cheaters a advantage over other players. You know, allows them to win, and that's some kid, like I said, some kid was like, no, they're not cheaters, they're modders. And I was like, no, they're cheaters. They may not start off quote unquote cheating per se. They make the game more interesting for themselves, but that's exactly what happened. This is the kind of shit, exactly the kind of shit that happens. As it so happens, I mean, luckily I was able to, I guess, glitch or shape my way out. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I'm not going to complain about it though. Um, Problem is I need to get out of this job. I need to get out of this heist. How do I get out of this heist? Job. How do I get out of job? Well, I guess I gotta leave the session anyways because there's a cheater in there. So I am going to go ahead and bid you guys adieu. I don't know if anybody's even watching me right now, but if you happen to be watching later, just keep in mind this is just a kind of funny one-offs that I've been doing. Um, there we go. So I'm actually going to go check to see if I have anybody even watching me right now. Wow, I've been streaming for 3 hours. It's crazy. Well, no one's really even watching, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go. If you watch this on a replay or whatever you want to call it later on, I might not even have this up later, but the bottom line is that thanks for watching and have a good one.